Alrighty. Howdy, folks. You're a little bit over there now. Welcome back to Luanti. I have been hard at work on this server, doing various things. Main thing I've done that I'm excited about here is setting up these markets. So, as I have shown in previous streams, there are several skins to choose from here. All of these different Among Us characters are available, and each of these is basically a loose team, not really organized, but each team is going to also have a separate market. And since this is a single node world that has no blocks spawning in it by default, pretty much the only way to get blocks, at least at the beginning of this game, is going to be to buy them from this market. Now everyone's going to spawn in with $100 to spend, but you can see that I have, for pretty much every block in the game, most of them anyway, at least the base ones from which you can build the other ones, I have stocked these markets with 99 of each and have given them a base price to start. And each market has one set of those, so 11 times 99 for each of these, which is not math I'm going to do right now, even though it's not that difficult. Anyway, so yeah, you can start buying stuff on these markets, and once you have blocks, everything that exists in the world as is, at least as I have started it, is going to be protected. So you can see bottom left there, owner Top Hat Rick. So only I can build in this space. But if you go right to the edge of the platform and hold shift so you don't fall, you can see that that goes away. So you can actually build blocks off of the side of these platforms. So that's how players are going to be able to build things. Let's take a look at a few other things, because I've changed some stuff. Hello, Logan. How are you? Welcome aboard. So this is the new Luanti server. And as I was saying just a second ago, we have all these different skins for different teams, and each team is going to also get its own platform. So around this central hub, howdy. Yeah, around the central hub, we have a different platform for each of the teams. So we can hop over here to the yellow team. And it's just a single platform to start. It has a market, the yellow market, and it has a platform, a teleport platform to bring you back to spawn. And then again, it'll be up to players to build off of the side of this, and the yellow team will have to make their base themselves. Yeah, each team has a base. Logan, you're welcome to log into this server and check it out too if you like. Let's see, what else have I been doing? I'm trying to set up some mini games upstairs. So this is the only one that I've added so far. It's a bit of a maze, and I don't want to spoil it, so you can log in and check it out yourself. But over here, I have been trying to put down these My Board games. These ones right here. And it's like chess, checkers, etc. But the problem is that like the way these protection zones are working, I need to have it so that like the board is in the protected area, but the pieces are not. So I need to fiddle with that a little bit before that's going to be ready. And we might do that here on stream. I'm just kind of doing a brief tour at the beginning. Let's see. What else do we want to see? Some people have been logging in, and they run into a problem where they will jump onto one of these platforms, and there is not a thing there, so they just start falling into the void. So I should go around and add platforms to each of these. Yeah, I think all of these bottom ones. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And there's a trick that I have been following. There's a pattern. So let's see. First thing I need to do is open, and then I'm going to fill. I'm going to want a protector block. I'm going to want to paste. And then I'm going to want this. So if I hit K, turn on fly mode. Open. Walkway. Seven. I don't know why it gives me one of those Mind Geld after I do haste. I want it... Actually, I'm going to want it to... I don't actually remember where this is. So I want it so that, like, if you're facing north when you teleport to this, and it's teleporting you to the north side of the map, then the platform to bring you back should be to the south. And I don't remember which way we were heading, so I'm going to... Don't remember which platform. A little north. Sun to be on our right shoulder. Yeah, I was pretty surprised, too. When I started playing around with Luanti, I was assuming it was going to be, like, interesting and cool to look at, but I wasn't really expecting to get into it as much as I have, and I've actually really, really enjoyed this game. I really like Minecraft, too, and I am used to playing Minecraft. But when I play Minecraft, I find that I like to do survival, and I like to play, I like to get immersed in the world, and what I'm doing here is more of the server administration and kind of setting up a world for other people to play in, and I'm finding that Luanti gives me a lot more freedom to actually make the thing that I am thinking about. Yeah, I know what you mean. I will be recommended games very often. Kritomas often recommends games. I think he was recommending Simple Planes too. And I did get a chance to try Simple Planes too in the demo, but I also do not have a ton of time to dedicate to things. And that either has to be something I'm going to play once and then be done with, or I have to, like, pick a few things to just get really into. So I've had ideas for what to put at several of these landmark areas, but you can see there are many that have not yet found a purpose. If you have any ideas, feel free to let me know. Or just come in and build. You just do it yourself. those. Platform should be facing the sun now. I was playing, well, this wasn't particularly recently, it was like a couple years ago now, but I was trying to get into, what's that game called? No Man's Sky. Mainly because I had heard the story of how it had gone from a lot of unkept promises to actually delivering in the fullness of time, which is kind of a cool story. So I got the game, and it was a cool game. It was definitely a cool game. I do not have time. I do not have time for this. And same thing with Vintage Story. I played Vintage Story on live streams for a while, and it was really cool. I liked the game. It was fun. It was a starvation simulation, and I just don't have time. This is not my job. But that is, both are cool games. I liked both of them. Robot, yeah. Haven't checked out the README on that one yet, Logan. Want to give me the skinny real quick? I believe it's your own cast bot. And you're hosting that for others as well, aren't you? Don't remember which ones we've done. That one. I don't remember which way I was facing. Logan, did you see what I was saying in Matrix a little while ago about Engine X as an real-time streaming protocol server? People will use it to multi-stream from... This is getting confusing. Okay, I need to do this a bit more organized. Starting at the moon. Go to this one. That one's done. Clockwise. Yeah, it seemed like a potentially powerful and customizable way of doing streams, and then you could use, you know, Matrix chat as your own cast chat. Yeah, it's very tedious. Okay, that's the first layer. Check the top layer. Then when it goes to houses, I know that one's done. Mini games, I know that one's done. That one's definitely not done. Okay, and we want this to have the sun to our back when we teleport back. Oh. My pickaxe! Come back! It's gone. Crap. Yeah. I almost caught it. Okay, sun to our back. Okay. Failing with the organization here. We're gonna always starting at the moon and going clockwise. That is our new rule. So Logan, you know in a Minecraft world how it is. It's like 128 blocks height total, and then like millions of blocks long. Well, this game is 64,000 in every direction. That's why I've set it up with this cube. Yeah, and then so like, you can see it when we get back to spawn here. The world itself is a cube, And so the spawn area is another cube with teleport platforms that bring you to the different locations within that cube. Drop them in. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, same thing in this game. It's from 0, 0, 0, it's 32,000 in every direction. So you can go to like negative 32,000 or like 32,000 up, and then, yeah. Okay. Done. Done. Yeah, I kept getting messages from people saying that they had fallen off of the world or had used the teleport platform, and it just sent them out into space. So, get these in. Yeah, and they don't have a... Well, actually, so I had installed a mod on this originally that was called Fetty Auth, so that it was supposed to be that you had the option to link to a Fediverse account. And I thought that was kind of cool because I had a Mastodon account. Speaking of which, I need to... stream here. But yeah, so there was a Mastodon account for this Luanti server, and I was going to, like, it would send you a message when you logged in and to give you, like, a little code that you would type in, and that's, you would have to have, like, that second factor authentication. And it was cool. A little bit tedious to have to do that 2FA every single time I wanted to log in, but it actually ended up causing a lot of problems for other players. So, like, people couldn't create accounts, people couldn't log in, so ended up not being good, which is a little disappointing. That's the one we just did. Yep. Yeah, okay, we're done on this floor as well. Bottom. Yeah, but I liked that it gave the Fetty Auth thing. It was a bit tedious to have to do it, to have to like log in every single time. But I liked that it had that Mastodon account because it would be convenient for me to do server announcements from that Mastodon account. And also, it's a nice way to keep the community together, or a place for the community to hang out offline. Well, not offline, but out of the game. Huh. Gee. Died here. Taking your money. Dude. Guys can... is there not a spawn platform? I also really like using the edit mod. Not something in Minecraft I would almost always play exclusively in survival, and here I'm doing creative mode with edit mod. A lot faster, you can believe it. But again, I'm more focused on getting this up and running for other people to play on, so me taking the time to do it in survival is feeding the purpose. Or at least it would. Definitely forgetting which ones we've done. North. Right shoulder. Wait. Okay, I think that is the last one. Oh, I suppose I should put it in your... You had this... I don't remember what you had. Do you remember what he had, Logan? Did you see that? Well, we'll sort it out later. No, I found Cheese old bones at the bottom of the world, and he had some mind geld on him, and I was going to give it back, put it in his mailbox, but I don't remember how much it was. Okay. So I think what I want to do next is install a mod. Oh, actually, maybe we should do this. Okay, I need this board for these mini games to be 1, 2, 4, 5 blocks up. Come on now. Here. Yeah. Just right click each time, I don't know. Kind of want to shift this one back a bit. Kind of hard to know exactly where to place. Tried placing them earlier. Why I have guesses. Moss? See you there. I have more of these board games to place, but I don't necessarily feel like doing it right. Totally honest. Yeah, this is enough for now. There's a bunch of them in here, but one thing at a time. We'll get there. Step away for just a moment. Get out of my chair, cat. Alright, I'll sit with my kitty. Thank you. And I will be right back. That's usually how it goes with cats, isn't it? Oh, now he's on my head. Anyway, I'll be right back. Welcome back. One thing I've been thinking about is setting up a racetrack. There is a mod for adding go-karts. Thinking about installing that. guardrails. Good for a basic. Good enough. What is a racetrack without race cars? Let's take a look at that race car. I might need to install a few to get this working. Minecart, biofuel. Not sure what dye is referring to. Hoping those already exist. Okay, so now if I restart the server... Hello, Distracted Blackwell. Welcome. Should have some go-karts now. We don't have any go. Have our biofuel. Sparks, hello, welcome. Heisenberg, welcome. It looks like I didn't get that installed correctly. Art car. Of course, art car. How are you, Captain? I have placed platforms at all of those teleport locations. So, shouldn't have to worry about teleporting off of the side of the world anymore. Alright, that's kind of sick. Dude, this is sick. Okay. Oh. Well. Yeah, that was kind of that was cool. Okay. Yeah, but we can get a bunch of these and race them now, so that's kind of fun. Just need to build out the racetrack a bit more. Very good. This one's pretty neat on the mini map. CaptainSparx, did you get everything worked out with your account and everything? She was also having trouble with their Discourse account, so I've gotten a little confused as to who is where with what. Also, Captain, markets are fully stocked. You are welcome to go and buy some blocks and start building whatever you want. Okay, good. Yeah, I think it's officially time to say that Season 4 has begun. The markets are ready. All the platforms are in place. The teams are available. There are some interesting... Hey, Captain. There you are. There's some interesting commands here with these factions. So, we can create a faction. So it's like... My thinking here is that the... oh, there you are. Yeah, see, the Among Us characters are kind of like loosely associated teams, like the brown team, the red team, the blue team, whatever. But anybody can join any of those just by changing their skin. And so if you want a little bit more control over your team, you can use these faction commands to create a faction, invite people to join your faction, etc. And then there's like also a to-do list for each faction. And if you don't want to maintain a faction, if you're just doing something kind of small with like a group of friends or something like that, nothing official, then you can use the party command to create like a loosely associated or a temporary party. You know what I mean? It'll give you like a little chat that you can use with each other. Excuse me, I will be right back again. Oh, Captain, do you want to try out these mini games with me? Maybe. Is it? I need to make stairs for us to get up there, but actually I'll just teleport you for now. Want to try chess? I think the zero gravity is low gravity's favorite aspect of this. I don't think you can do that. Here. Go to this one. We're here. Go up 2 and over 1, not over 2. It looks like a droid in my hand. Still with me, Captain? Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Hey,
Hey,
Eric.
welcome aboard, CaptainSparx. Can you hear me? Oh. Can you hear me?
How are you doing?
Can you hear me, CaptainSparx? Hello, hello. Are you there? I hear you.
I'm here.
Okay, awesome.
I think they've had a bit of service degradation over today.
think it's your move.
Right. The way I understand chess is I can do where I am,
Huh?
go 1, and then 2 to the side,
Yes.
as well as going 2 forward and 1 to the side.
Yes. And you were here. And so you went up 2 and over 1. So you were here. And then you took my pawn, which is up 2 and over 2.
Yeah.
Which you cannot do.
True. Long day.
It's all good.
Right, hang on a minute. Bear with me a bit. There we go. I'll mute that one.
You play a lot of chess?
I haven't done for years.
Oh, wow.
So, rusty as nails is a good saying.
I have a CLI chess game. I think it's called Pi Chess. And it connects to Lee Chess online. So I'll play a round every so often, but I'm not very good.
No, I'm not very good either. There we go. All right, what do I want to move now? Dun, dun, dun. Is that a check?
Yep.
You know, I have come across all this Fediverse stuff before.
Yeah.
I just never really bothered with it because I was doing the usual thing that everybody else does, you know, Facebook, Reddit, YouTube,
Yeah.
and all that. So for maybe those that don't really know, Mastodon is the Fedi Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically. I'm more like Twitter, really.
So what would where are we? Element be classed as?
Element would
Or
be
Matrix.
like Discourse, or actually Stoat, which is what we're using for voice chat here. Element and
Yeah.
So like Element is a particular client for the Matrix protocol, and Matrix does like end-to-end encrypted chat. Actually, in the back end, it uses a different protocol for voice chat, and Stoat probably does as well, but comparable services.
So would Discourse be a bit like a forum?
Yes, it is like a forum. Excuse me. And they can kind of be confusing. They overlap in some ways. So like Discourse is connected to the Fediverse. And so if I post things on Discourse, you can also see them if you're following it on Mastodon. So they can kind of cross over once in a while. And I will also, when I post on Discourse, I will boost it on Mastodon. So I don't know. I kind of deployed a lot of different services and just started using them and just kind of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. I've met a lot of people using these things. Yourself, Logan, Ozone. And it's interesting. There's a pretty good community on there, but it is a lot smaller than the major platforms. And I find myself looking for more mainstream ways of promoting my own material, but yeah, everyone else is fine, Logan, but
So is that Othello behind you?
fellow?
The board game.
Oh, is this one? Draughts. I think it's called Draughts or Moku. I don't know how to play it actually. The only ones I actually know how to play here are checkers and chess.
So, what was the issue, shall we say, with this world file that was preventing me from, and probably others, from doing actions?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. So, one thing I noticed out the gate was that your privileges in the game, the only one that you had was, it was called Betty Auth Authorized, but it was spelled incorrectly, which indicates to me that there are potentially other bugs in that mod. So, yeah, whatever was happening with that mod, it would not let people create accounts in the game. No, it's written in Lua. That was to Logan. But yeah, yeah, it wasn't allowing people to create accounts with passwords. It would allow people to log in without passwords, and
Yeah.
it was kind of just a mess. So I might take a look at it and try to edit it, but right now I figured I would just turn it off, be a bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in game now without a password.
Yeah, that's no good.
So I try to log in, it's like, nope. So, okay, register. Nope. It says, log in. Yep. Alright.
Oh. No, it's not Go. I mean, unless
what is that?
Moku
Ah,
might
it's
be
the night.
long version. I don't know. Yeah, it seemed like, again, I just deploy a lot of services and see what sticks. And so when I saw the mod for the Fediverse authorization, I was thinking that it would be kind of an interesting idea to require people to make a Fediverse account and like authenticate with it. That way we have this like separate place for the community to exist and meet each other. But if it's going to be that buggy, then
I mean, fair play. I mean, this is one of the more unusual worlds to be in this game, because the majority are sort of world builder games, if you like.
yeah.
And I'm using Stoat because I used to use Discord, but with all this, all the issues with data being leaked and
Yeah.
age verification, all that, like, nah, screw that, I'm leaving.
Yeah. That's why I like Matrix. Self-hosted and then encrypted. I've heard that
So I'm just using Stoat for now to see how this goes.
I've heard some people in Europe are interested in Matrix because I think the European Union is passing some laws where like you're not allowed to have end encryption, but like if I'm hosting it on my server, then I don't live in Europe, so
Put it this way, the whole of Europe at the moment is becoming a communist state with the digital ID stuff,
yeah.
and you know, having to verify your age. I've done this with Twitch because somebody who was streaming that was going to watch was I'm guessing tripped a flag for it being sort of adult themed,
Oh yeah.
and all I had to do was do 2 pictures of my mugshot, and I was in.
Kind of crazy. Like, doesn't seem like it's particularly great.
Now, well, see, I knew that this century was going to be what I'd called the fake century, but I never saw the rise of the left coming. It's just horrendous. Because we have now got AI traffic cameras.
Oh yeah, we have those. Lock security. Hey, you know what?
Well, these ones are just monitoring traffic, and if you've got a seatbelt, a cell phone in your hand, you know, stuff. This is just getting horrendous. There's no safe country on the planet now.
Yeah. Yeah,
None of us live in a democracy.
there was I think it was on CNN that I heard this story of. Recently, there was some bank robbery, and it was a cold case. They couldn't find anything, and so the police they went to Google and got all of the data of all of the people who were like within a certain area during that time period. And so they found the guy, but they also like got a bunch of personal information about a bunch of other people too. So kind of a double-edged sword.
Yeah, because the Metropolitan Police in London are going about with vans with facial recognition cameras,
Mm-hmm.
and this is exactly what the police chiefs want. Sorry to get political, but this is the way it's going in the UK. Right. I've got 20 mine guilds somehow.
Yeah, I don't know why it seems to just like randomly award it for things. Like whenever I use the edit.
I've come across this in another server I've played on that it's got mine guild in it, and if you just are on the server, it will just randomly give you some MG.
I'm gonna complain too much about that. Kind of like that. That way people have something to use.
I mean, it was quite funny how I found you on YouTube, because I occasionally just look for Mine Tester Luanti and see what's going on, see who's releasing stuff.
Yeah.
Because obviously most of it's Minecraft.
Yeah.
Then there you are. Oh, I'll give this guy a try.
Yeah. Yeah, I've found a few other people making Luanti content as well. I think a lot of them do single player too.
Yeah, a lot of them do. And then the other month, I just had the idea on a whim to stream some content from season 3.
Mm-hmm.
And just run about showing people the caves.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they were cool. Yeah, I've thought that was a pretty cool game, Asuna. I found when we were first... Sorry, go ahead.
That was a good mod.
It was. Yeah, but when I found that like when we first started generating the world, it was a little bit buggy at times. And the server would crash a bit, but once we got it generated, it was pretty smooth. But once I had the idea for this, it just really stuck with me, and I really wanted to make it.
No, fair play to you, man. You've done well.
Thanks.
Have you moved?
No, not yet.
Not right. Okay. Losing track here. Yeah, because season 2, I think the most problematic mod that was on it was
Oh yeah.
the water one
Yes.
with the crazy seas.
Yeah, it's the more mods you add, some of them don't uninstall particularly well. So,
Nah,
but
I
season
found that
3
out.
is in a place where I can wrap up all the world files and make it so that people can download it and try it in single player if they want. I have found that it's not quite as easy as sharing a Minecraft world, but easy enough. Mainly because I have to like go into the files and make sure that I'm not sharing the password database. It should be storing them as hashes, but like you never know.
Yeah, because I'm just wondering how long it's going to be before I have to come off Windows 10
Hmm.
and move over to something like Bazite or Kashi for gaming. Because I am not taking Windows 11.
Oh, glorified spyware.
Yeah.
Have you tried Linux?
I do dabble in Linux occasionally, but I never keep a system up long enough to actually use it.
Hmm.
Because in my post on Mastodon, I'd put up that the wife's laptop was having issues. It kept dropping the Wi-Fi,
Mm-hmm.
so it couldn't actually see the router. It could see everybody else's in the area, but just not the home one.
Oh wow,
And
that's the worst possible
yeah,
one to not see.
and I put on Lubuntu,
Hmm?
and it installed. It ran fine, and then all of a sudden it crashed at initram FS and the BusyBox.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh
Did
man,
you
this is just
update?
not going well.
Probably like usually that happens if you like do a software update and need to regenerate the initial RAM disk and forget to do that.
It was a completely up to date, fresh install.
Hmm.
What it was, part of the hard drive was bad, so some bad sectors on it.
Hmm.
So luckily, I've the laptop does not like SSDs at all. It will not run with them.
Wow.
And luckily enough, I had a spare mechanical drive. Put that in, threw Windows 10 back on it. Works fine. She's happy. She can watch her TV programs on it.
Yeah. Sometimes if you just needed to do something simple.
Yeah, because I've been looking at getting her a brand new PC,
Oh yeah.
well, laptop. Uh,
Yeah, I would be interested in that, Ent.
so what did I try after? I tried Linux Mint after Ubuntu, and that wasn't working at all. Which is when I found out that the hard drive is probably bad. It's quite annoying when the wife steals your laptop and you haven't had it for like 3 years or something. Mind you, I've got enough computer stuff anyway.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of extras.
Well, it's like that post on Discourse months ago. I was debating what hardware to use for what purpose. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I've got a board with a AMD A6 processor, and I was planning on using that board to make up a NAS with 4
Mhm.
drives on it. 4 storage, probably 1 system drive. Alright, what damage can I do here? So there is that. I've got another A6 or A8 that I was hoping to use as a media server.
Nice when you start collecting the stuff, and then you can kind of like build these Frankenstein computers.
In my previous rig, my venerable AMD FX 8350, the power supply died on that one. So I'm just waiting for some time to see if that board is messed up or still working, because I've got a spare board for the processor. Mm-hmm.
I want to edit these mods so that it rewards you in Mind Guild if you
Logo saying MS-DOS or bust. I've still got MS-DOS in Windows 3.1. That's how long I've been in the game. Right. Ha. No, get off there. He's done the old castle move.
Mhm. Logan, you seem like you were about my age when I met you.
Don't want to know my age either. Yeah, I can tell you now. My first PC was the Intel 486 SX25 CPU with DOS 6.22 and Windows 3.1.
My first was a Windows 7. My parents had a
No.
Windows XP computer before that. And I was on Windows for most of college, and then when I started doing software engineering, I switched to a Mac, and then very quickly switched to Linux, and I've proceeded to, much as I possibly can, get rid of Windows on all my machines.
Mm. Yeah, this is why I'm looking at switching to Basilite Acacia for gaming on this rig. Because I don't know how much longer Steam will support Windows 10.
Yeah. Yeah, Steam's been doing a lot to make Linux gaming a thing.
Yeah, good luck to them, I say.
Mm-hmm.
Right, what do I want to move? I think I'll just do this. Yeah, because at the moment I've got a NAS unit with 2 drives in it, and I can't actually access it as a NAS drive on my network.
With my... I actually started looking into, not butlers, but I don't know what you would call like a personal assistant. Hiring a personal assistant to just like do things for me. It's actually way more reasonable than I was thinking it would be. It's like, well, I might actually do that. Did you move, Captain?
Not yet. I'm
Okay.
still working out.
Time.
Yeah, I'll do this. Beats coming up with new designs for houses. Ding, 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 ding. Right.
Logan, I've been streaming less recently too. Well, actually, like the past couple weeks, I've picked it back up, but the month or two before that, not as much.
Ah, well, for want of a better word, I am screwed already.
Yeah, I'm coming in pretty hot here.
I can't remember the last time I played chess.
Now we have a place to do it, so we match anytime.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll give you a damn good thrashing. Man.
There are a bunch of other board games in this mod too, so there will be opportunity. Check.
Who'd have thought people would be watching two men play chess on Luanti?
Yeah, when you think about it, like, this is a really old game, but like the particular way in which we are playing is very. I think I moved too many times there. The particular way we're playing it is very new. Wondering if that green button resets it. Done.
What green button?
On the behind you, back here, corner.
Ah,
I think if you right click that, it resets the board, but I haven't tried it yet, so I don't.
we'll just wait until I'm beat.
Inchi. Logo's phone.
I've followed Logo on Mastodon.
Oh yeah?
I see the post pop up that he's got. Was it Owlcast, Owlbot?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, I just don't get programming. I really don't.
A check, by the way.
Oh, damn it, Eric. I concede.
GG, GG. Let's see if this board
Right.
resets.
The winner presses the button.
Right.
Yep,
Look
it
at
does.
that. Beautiful. In the future, we'll put money on it.
Oh, I've just got another 10 Mind Guild.
Yeah, I've got some too.
That's just for being on the server.
I think so. That's fine. I don't mind that.
There's, what do you call this one?
This one is.
Bear in mind, we've got 3 boards of it.
It's bots.
Drafts.
Yeah. Canadian checkers is the furthest one. This is Canadian checkers. This is checkers. I think this is draughts. Chess. But I haven't placed ones for, let's, little board game, maze, another maze, hot cheesy, piranola, pitfall, snakes and ladders mini, Trouble, and Uno.
Yeah.
You want to try out those go-karts?
No.
No?
I just managed to catch you driving. I thought, no, I'm not touching that. I did not realise there was different versions of drafts. Because I think, hang on a minute. Oh, yeah. I think I am more familiar with the 4-row one I'm
what?
standing on,
Oh, yeah.
rather than the 3 or 5.
Oh, have you gotten a house, by the way?
Where is it?
Top center.
Obviously not then.
This one is mine. These is opposite. And these two are available. And we can use the edit mod to like duplicate them, change out some of the blocks, whatever you like.
There's quite a lot of space in them.
Yeah. I designed them to be pretty basic.
Kitty cat. We love a kitty cat.
Yep. You can buy one at the market. Would you like to claim one?
Yeah, why not? I'll take this one here. Gotta have something to eat. No, no.
Yours?
I've actually come away with a chess piece.
You can put that up outside. Lawn ornament. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, tiny
Yeah.
there.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
That's
Yeah,
because
nice. Yep.
that's because I threw it.
Probably go ahead and copy and paste these a few times just to give other people house.
No. I went this way. I visited the teleport pad on the brown wool area,
Oh yeah?
and my inventory. Ah, this was something else I meant to say here. When I had the issues of teleporting to no land
Huh?
areas, and I lost all my money.
Yeah, was it 100 Mind Geld?
Yep.
give you 100 more.
Put that in there.
Oh.
Right, drop that in there. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, I've starting off with 99 of every single block, mostly every block. But I can stock it again and add more to that if needed. I wish I could do a flip. I bet there's a mod for like acrobatic moves. Nope.
Ding, 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 ding. And market.
Excuse me for a moment, folks. Back. So are you taking over the brown team?
Well, I thought I would, as my character is brown.
Yep.
Right, with the market,
Mm-hmm.
I want to buy 10 items, and they're 5. The cost is 5 each.
Yeah.
So do I
So
put in the total price or the per unit price?
per unit price.
Right. So I've never actually used this before. So my inventory.
You have to
Retrieve
deposit,
them.
deposit the mine geld into the market first.
Yep.
Got it. Nice.
What's it? Sticks. Right, okay.
Did I tell you about the bounties as well?
No.
So do you see how my name is green? Your name is green for me?
Yep.
That is reflecting my current bounty. So if you have $0 of a bounty or $100 of a bounty, it's green. Anything more than that is yellow. More than, I think, 500 is orange, and then more than 1,000 is red. And if you kill a player with a bounty, then you get the money for however much that bounty was.
So how does a bounty happen?
So you type /bounty, and then the name of the person that you want to put a bounty on, and it will actually take 100 mine geld out of your inventory. Always in increments of 100, and you have to have $100 to put on it.
Oh, didn't want to go that way, I think.
Wait a minute. Which one did you take?
Hang on. Was it
Has it
this?
replaced everything? I think it replaced like all ownership. You
Can't get my ladders back. Yeah, went to the wrong one.
Yeah. I think I need to tip of it. Let me still shows my name there. Here. If you want, I'll make it so your name appears instead of.
Yeah, on the top at Rick, +1.
And there's. Nice.
Right, that one's still saying you.
Good.
Yeah.
Both?
Now the top one said me.
No, this one says me too.
Is it? Oh. The joys of testing, eh?
Yeah. You?
Yeah.
Now it's saying owned by Top Hat Rick. Changed. Oh.
Yeah.
Made a mistake by.
If you just add me to it, it would be fine.
I tried to use a command that would, it's like protector replace, then you put like the owner name and the name to replace it with. And I tried to give you this house by using that command, but it seems like it replaces it ubiquitously. And so I changed it back so it was going to me. And I think the command is still like trying to do that. So I'm going to do this. Let's try this one more time here. Oops. That looks better. Yep. Go.
Yeah. Right. If you want to throw me that, has it stayed the same? It seems to have.
Yep.
That's that one fixed. The door's still tied to you.
Sorry? Oh, it is? You can close it.
That's reverted to me now because it did initially say you.
I have admin privs, so the protection stuff doesn't keep me out.
Yeah.
Want to see it, I can.
I've got some blocks around the door here that are saying that you own them.
If you back up, that's what the protection is. And so if you stand like right on the edge, or if you're like hovering over it a little bit, it'll say me. But as soon as you get like up against the wall, it's you.
Yeah, from
Grass.
yeah, it's changing over slowly.
Yeah, it does. It is a little bit laggy. Right, I think it is time for me to get some dinner. So I am going to sign off and end the stream here.
Oh, sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, thanks for playing with me, CaptainSparx. Had a good time.
Yeah. No worries,
And
I thought I'd missed you being live there.
yeah, I think this is actually the best live streams ever. Not all-time max viewers, but one under that. Pretty cool. Eno-Ent. Logol. Moss was here a while. Well, anyway, thank you all very much for joining. Thank you for being a part of the chat. Thanks for being part of the game. And this is a public server, so feel free to join in the future. And I will post this video on Discourse soon. Cool beans. Toodles, everyone.